Some state lawmakers are cutting their winter break short and heading back to Columbus this week, but they will not be talking about Ohio's new recreational marijuana law. That's despite the fact that accessing marijuana has been a challenge for so many Ohioans because there's just no legal place to buy in the state and might not be for a while. Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout was following through with an update on where that proposed policy stands and a breakdown of the basics of our recreational marijuana law.
New law in Ohio allows adults over 21 to smoke, grow up to 12 plants per household, and possess 2.5 ounces of recreational marijuana.
I'm a sickle cell warrior, and I believe that it's provided a much better quality of life.
For medical users like Broderick Randall, access to the drug has changed his life. So much so that he now works for cannabis processing facility Benaleaves.
It's very hard even now to get access to cannabis as an adult.
Which is frustrating Governor Mike DeWine.
We're going to just continue to see the black market will develop every day that goes on.
The state Senate agrees and passed a bill to make weed available in medical dispensaries. However, it would limit home grow and THC levels, plus ban the vast majority of vapes. Republican State Rep Jamie Callender says this isn't what the voters chose, so he and the House are blocking it.
Limiting that is really in the face of a lot of the voters that voted for this.
DeWine isn't happy with the House for a multitude of reasons. They are coming back from their winter break early to try and override his veto of a transgender health care ban.
This might be a good time to take up and deal again something that they did not do, which is to deal with the marijuana.
Members of the House tell us they're only coming back for this override veto and have no plans to deal with weed. And then they won't be back until February. And even though his business would profit if dispensaries could open for recreational use now,
I think it's the people's rights, the people have voted for it.
Randall agrees with Callender and says people can wait a bit longer to buy marijuana so that the law follows the will of the voters. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trout reporting.
Okay, but the House has its own plan. It's similar to what the voters chose, keeping all the possession and growing amounts the same. It adds some safeguards for advertising and children. It would include immediate dispensary access, too. House lawmakers add they will not let the Senate or the governor force them to go against the will of the people. If lawmakers don't pass anything allowing for medical shops to sell to everybody, it'll be at least another 7 months before recreational marijuana dispensaries are even open for business.